So November is behind us and December is here. So it's time to look back on the last month as well as the last year. As December comes, a lot of people start to reflect on the past year and what that's meant to them personally as well as their real estate portfolios. As we look at the market stats, we'll start in Cambridge as the single detached price has now hit an average of $845,000. Again, just like we spoke about last month, townhomes are still outpacing semis. $725 is the average for a town, $680 for a semi. Condos are coming in very strong, at the highest in the region actually, averaging $580,000. As we get into Kitchener's market stats, we can see that the trending is still the same as last month. So single detached coming in at $875,000 on average, and semis and townhomes coming in about the same at the low 700s at 701 and 707. Condos are still holding strong, averaging about 460,000. Now we're getting into the two big players. So obviously Waterloo being the top as we inch towards that $1 million price point for a single detached. We came in at 950,000. Semis and towns holding strong as well, 705 for semis and 646,000 for a townhome. Now the condo prices have come up quite a bit, and I'm going to explain to you why that's happening across the board at 548,000 for a condo. As we jump over to Guelph, we're seeing that the single detaches are now at 930,000, really catching up to Waterloo. And semis and towns are also the highest at 785 for a semi and 763 for a townhouse. The condos in Guelph are also on the rise at 518,000 on average. So let's highlight the condos for the last month. And what we're noticing here is that there is an increase in condo sales as well as one of the highest price jumps over last month. This is in tune because of the first-time home buyers looking for entry into that real estate market. So obviously the lowest price points are what's being sought after the most. So one of the things to note from last month to this month in the market stats is that there hasn't been any slowdown, there has not been any tapering off. We're noticing that inventory is still at record lows, yet sales have increased almost 3% from the month before. This shows no sign of slowing down anytime soon. Probably the most important thing to note are the days on market for all of the market stats for the region and Guelph. You're noticing that we started around 10 earlier in the year, we've gone down to 8, 7, and now you're seeing average days on market below 7 days, which shows you that there's a lot of bully offers, a lot of preemptive offers being accepted, firm deals, really lowering that number below 7, which is very rare, and we tend not to see that very often. As we do see these home prices rising and inventory being low, it's very tough to get into the market, as we know, which is great to see Ontario appointing a housing affordability task force to look further into increasing supply, helping with economic strength, creating jobs, helping that first-time homebuyer get into the market. So it'll be very interesting to see early 2022 what this task force does come up with and what their recommendations are going forward. We know interest rates will still be low and the demand is still going to be there. So I'm expecting a lot of great things in 2022. Get in early though, because prices are not going to go down. There's some unbelievable opportunities coming up with Rego Realty. We have amazing project coming in Guelph. I'm sure you've seen the West Peak ads are now out. We also have another tower coming up at Elevate that'll be launching shortly. Seeing as this will be our last market stats for 2021, we'll touch base again in early 2022 to see how December went. We here at Rego Realty wanted to wish you and all your family a great holidays and a happy new year, and look forward to seeing you in the new year, speaking to you and helping you reach those real estate goals.